Hello everyone, welcome back to TrevDog Gaming here on YouTube. This is the game The Planet Crafter, and we're currently Season 3, now Episode 13. Well, I did a little bit of work off camera. I've started to make more of the larger storage containers, I guess. Gee, I tell you what, they're like a bit bigger than I thought they were again. Probably 2.5 times, 3 times these smaller ones. Yeah, that looks so different, doesn't it, compared to these guys? Well, hang on, we'll work it out, hang on. It's 5 across and 7, that's 35, compared to these guys. What's that, 8 across, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, that's 80. So 35 to 80, so not quite 2.5 times the size. 35 to 80 is quite a dramatic increase. The only problem is it uses circuit boards and super alloy, which I did order a little bit off camera. I wanted to fix up a few of these areas where I kind of was running out of space. So sulfur was definitely one. So that looks better now. A little bit more space. So I've done a few here and there. And then I realised, oh, maybe I should go out and get more iron, right, across the moon. But then I realised, hang on, every time I dispose of one of the older cupboards, it gives me 3 iron. So most of that, apart from maybe 2 or 3 pieces of irons, all come from disassembly of the old cupboards. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I want to show you a couple of things before we get on to what I want to do for the main episode. You probably can't notice it on this screen so much, even though plants went up a little bit. But certainly oxygen got a boost. Look at that. It's up 6 million now. We're kind of almost a quarter of the way to breathable atmosphere, which is pretty cool. But yeah, finally got on to what Joe was mentioning quite a few times over the last few episodes. I thought about doing this and hadn't got round to it, but the T2 flower spreader, so I've got 4? I think 4. There's one over the back here somewhere. There. Hang on, has that one got a seed in it? This might have been one I didn't get the seed for. No seed for that. It's like no seed for you. So hang on. Oh no, that's right. Hang on. Did we send Buffett out? I think we did. The exchange shuttle's gone, hasn't it? Is he coming back? 126 seconds. Oh, okay, so I was running low in the fertilizer and some more circuit boards. But yeah, I made a mistake. I ordered fusion energy cells instead of the fertilizer the first time around. So anyway, we've got a bunch of fusion energy cells. But yeah, I was going to get some other bits and pieces. I was kind of looking through the panel here just to see how much, the sort of quantities that I've got. Hey, does that happen every time I start the game? It does, look. I keep turning the light off on the rover. Probably doesn't make any difference anyway, but I turn it off, and if I start the game again, the light's automatically back on again. That's a bit weird. So everything else, the drones are working, you know, getting in honey and bee larvae. But at least we've done a little bit of an increase, I guess. And you know, the oxygen will last quite a while. But I was trying to get better seeds. I tell you what, we could just go with what we get out of here. The highest ones after Volnus, because that's what Joe had mentioned. I think rather than not have anything there, I might just do this. Won't take much. So that's got flowers, that's got flowers. We've got to get the plankton stuff going as well. So throw one in there. And one in here. Actually, hang on. What's this one up here? Was this one I'd placed earlier? Oh, it was. Oh, the aroma. Maybe I had a couple of them as well. Not that it makes a huge difference, really. I mean, every little bit counts, I guess, but... So I've kind of got 5 of them working now. Got the algae. Oh, that's what I should do. I should get the drones working on bringing back algae into here. That would be nice. As Trev thinks to himself, where did he have the algae cupboard? I've got a feeling it's upstairs here somewhere. Was it over towards this area? It was. Yeah, you know what? I reckon we replace that with 2 algae cupboards. So here we go. Here's an example of me. I'll need 4 of them and 2 circuit boards. So this is an example of me making the bigger cupboards. So you go back up. Where was it? Over here. Do we have enough space? Yes. Let's get our 3 iron, which is on us now. And then we'll just go down and put... Can we line these up so they're kind of like symmetrical? There you go. That's algae, and that will be algae, except we are putting that in there. Yeah. So this is demanding algae, if I can see it on the screen. Where is your algae trip? It's probably sitting right in front of you and you can't tell. Holy dooly, Trev. Uh, there, Trev. Jeez. Yeah, it's demanding. We'll just leave it as normal. Okay, same thing again. It's demanding. Now we can actually see it. Jeez. Alright, so now we need to... It's raining outside. Not that it's gonna matter. It's not gonna hurt you, Trev. Let's go down to where the algae is. So there's 2 of them down here. Can I land kind of on top of this kind of thing? Oh, actually, hang on. So this makes the algae. I've got a feeling the drones might even pick this up. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. I must have... Okay. I saw him. Let's go and double check that this is working. I'm pretty certain it is now. Haven't even got on to what I was going to do. Yeah, there you go. I saw you. There you go. Look. Little symbol. Okay. Cool. He's doing what he's meant to do. Alright, apparently it's lunchtime. So, drink some water. Come back inside. I might just eat a squash. There you go. Okay. Saving the game. Now, this is what I kind of wanted to do. Make a better living quarters, like we had last time with the bed and the furniture and all that kind of jazz. So, okay, so this is where the drone station is outside, right? I was thinking about putting a living quarters kind of on top of this. Make it, I think this is 2 levels high. 1, 2, that's 3. So I'll make it 4 or 5 levels high, right? So to do that, I think we need to set a staircase maybe here? Let me see. What do we need? One of these guys. And then I was thinking about putting one of these guys down and then a couple of them. Or 4 of them maybe. You know, like make it decent size, I guess. Alright, we need 2 aluminium and 2 titanium. So we should be able to do that pretty easy. So 2 of them. We might have to come back and revisit these cupboards again because okay, so what do we got? We've got everything for that. Then we'll need an extra 3 iron, 3 titanium. I might double up a little bit here, but at least we'll have everything. 3, and then 2 super alloy. Okay, super alloy. And then that'll give us that, and then I was looking at... Actually, do we need a door? I mean, it could be useful to have a door that goes outside. Maybe we'll do that. Then there'll be a few of them. Okay, so iron, titanium and silicon's all downstairs. Iron. Titanium and silicon. And then we have maybe 4 of them, I'm thinking. We'll take what we need. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then what was it? Oops. It was 4 titanium, 4 cobalt. Titanium, where's my cobalt? Around here somewhere. Okay, I think I've got everything. No, we should be able to do this from the outside going out through this door, right? I think. So, we have another set of staircases, we'll turn it the other way around, going that way. So if we put that there, then when we come in we can go to here and go up. Cool. And then when we come out of here, we want to put down one of these. Right. This is kind of meant to be our living quarters, right? Can we get on top? Yep. So I was thinking it would be look pretty cool over the... not so much the heating and stuff, but it's the view, I guess. But putting these guys down now, can I do it? I can. Cool. So I put one there, and then one here, and then maybe one out this side. If I can get it to... there you go. Kind of wanted to change up this. I was looking at it before and thinking, yeah, just make it look a bit different. There. Did I have enough for a door? I did. Where would you have the door though? Maybe back out through here? Yeah, that'd probably work alright. Have the door going that way. We could always have some, like, garden beds up here. It kind of looks cool having these domes nearby with the plants and stuff. So, technically what I've done is I've given myself a viewing platform. I just realised we didn't really have enough glass to be able to view the base and the map so much. So that's pretty cool. Potentially we could even add something out that side as well. So really, I guess my bedroom is kind of going to be in here. So we can put a bed. I wouldn't mind getting the, you know, the little mannequins we used to put the suits on and stuff? So they would be up in here as well, I guess. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. What is it to actually... where are the beds and stuff? Down here. Yeah, I think that's what we did before, hey. We had a bed, and then we had the... oh, wow. Wow, okay, quasar quartz. Wow, is that what it was? Jeez. Because wouldn't there be like... how many suits are there? 6, 10, 12? I don't know. Let me have a quick squiz down here. The quasar quartzes. These guys. Oh, okay, I've got 7. Okay. You know what I'm going to just have a squiz at? Let's have a look. Exchange shuttle back. She is. How many quasar quartzes did I have? Let's take all that. How much was left at home? Oh, there's 12. Yeah, okay. Well, they're not much good just sitting in storage there, right? So, we could do that. Super alloy. We probably need to bring more of those in too. And I probably need to make a bigger chest for that. Alright, let's get these organised then. Anything else up there that's pressing? Not really. Not at the moment. What's that? 6, 7, 8. We'll bring in 8, and then I'll bring in some more rods, I think. Just bring in the rest as rods. There you go. Launch the shuttle. Yeah, I don't know. Hang on. If I stand over here... yeah, I guess it does change the shape of the base. I just want to make it look a bit more interesting. Have some more shapes there, curves and the domes and whatnot. I think it looks pretty good in your game. Anyhow. Alrighty. Well, that's good. We'll have to wait a little bit for those to appear back again. Gee, he's so thirsty. It's thirsty work being inside this suit, apparently. Alright. So what did we bring back? More of the T1 fertilizer, which was great. Don't think I need the iron. put that back. Circuit boards galore. So we could upgrade. I keep looking around thinking which ones. Actually, we could do the honey because that's going to be chockers. You know what? I think just a couple. Otherwise, I get too much stuff in my inventory. Where's my pulsar? Not pulsar, super alloy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I'll tell you what I should do before I forget, because this does take a little while. Super alloy there. This is one we need to upgrade. You know what I might do? Take a few more. There's more coming, so that's kind of half the reason why we need to upgrade. But over here, let's put these two in, because this takes, down the bottom there, it says disintegrates an item every 45 seconds. So it'll take a minute and a half just to get the super alloy and I think it's one piece of aluminium out. In the meantime, let's see if we can upgrade this. So take all these out, disassemble that, go back to here and put down the larger storage, which does tend to poke out a bit. You can see how much further it comes out than before. We call this rods, super alloy rods. Yeah, see, that's so much better. Oh my goodness. What was the other thing that was getting chockers? I had two of those. Oh, it was honey, wasn't it? Honey, honey, honey. Oh, this might be a problem. Hang on. Hang on. We have to kill that demand. Close it. Then take the honey out. I might drop this on the ground, actually. Dope. Alright, let's just pop that in there so we can get this off the ground. Oh, okay, hang on. Let me just get rid of these. Put these back in there. I think I was just using it as an extra storage thing, but would kind of be handy to have the two honey. Oh, well, I think initially I was thinking about the honey for making food to sell, to get more terra tokens. That's what I was initially thinking of. So, put one there. Oh, what? Hang on. Oh, I only had this stuff for one. Ah, jeez. Okay, hang on. Call it honey. Put that in there. Tell it to demand honey. Now that it's got a little bit more space. Yeah, the drones will start filling this up quite quickly. Yeah, because the guys outside would be pretty chockers with that. Actually, now that I think about it, we should be doing the bee larva as well. Okay. Alright. It's never ending, isn't it? Lots of upgrades and stuff. So this time, let's grab 4. We'll come back up and check on the super alloy rods in a sec. So, we are going to put another honey. I mean, I don't know whether this is the ideal place. Maybe we should be putting honey in an area where we're going to be doing cooking and stuff, perhaps. I don't know. Honey demand. Okay, so there's 2 of them. Then we need to take this out. Thankfully, we're not overflowing. Wow, how far out does it go? There. Relabel it as bee larva. Put those back in there, and then we're demanding bee larva. So this should be the same. We should start to see the drones starting to pop a few in here, because where it's manufacturing the honey, I think there's... I don't know whether it's a 50-50 chance, but the honey manufacturing does make the bee larva as well. Unless it hasn't made them, and it went... I'd find that a bit unusual. Hang on. Let's pop our head outside and have a look. It's got honey. It's got bee larva. Hang on, is that working? Yeah, it's supplying it. And my guy's just a little bit slow, which they could be. It's demanding be love. Oh, there you go. Okay. Alright, I saw it. I saw the little drone. There you go. He's coming back. Okay. Alright, well that's good to know. Just that whole automation thing is absolutely awesome in this game. It's like, build it and forget kind of thing. Go grab myself a bean. Then we'll go check. We'll do a quick save. Let's go. I was going to build a transporter thing up here. A teleporter, sorry. 222 seconds. Wow. That didn't go as fast as I thought it was. Alright. So what do you think? I do like that extra change. It does look quite different, doesn't it? I mean, I could have added an extension to the base and then put the domes out there, but this little area just here that I'm standing on, this could be built out again if you want more space. I mean, I thought, realistically, the base is pretty big as it is. I guess the other thing too is if you go up the stairs here, you do kind of get a little bit of a view from here, which is always nice. Especially when it's raining, it's got the, you know, the role-playing game that makes you feel warm and cozy kind of thing when it's weather effects outside and you're inside the base safe, that kind of feeling. Okay, I'm just thinking, what else can we do while we're awaiting? Oh no, I didn't get the super alloy. Hang on. And the aluminium. There you go. Cool. So that is such a good thing. Like Joe was saying right at the beginning, yeah, that's the whole goal. Get as many super alloy rods out. Put those in there. So yeah, what was it I was talking about making the bed, wasn't it? Iron and fabric. Hey, what's this smart fabric? That's kind of completely different and on its own, isn't it? Did I have any? I don't think I had any fabric. Hang on, what's going on outside? Actually, there's a good test for the, I'm not sure whether you'd call that the domes. Like if you go to one of the domes here. What's it mean when it's purple again? I thought that was like pulsar quartzes or something coming. Or is that just nothing? Sometimes you get that kind of sound as if something's about to happen, but nothing does. Wrong end, Trev, wrong end. There you go. At least the butterflies are in here having fun. And we'll go up to the top to the bedroom. Yeah, we don't have a ceiling kind of area, but we can kind of see out, I guess. Yeah, that's a pretty good view from there, looking up to that, like the old base that was on the moon before we got here. And I guess you can also, probably more from here, you can see whether the exchange shuttle's arrived or not. Yeah, I do like it. One thing we might have to do then is to see if the old base has got some fabric. So what's it need? Half a dozen. So the quasar quartz are actually arriving very soon. What did we have last time? I think we had that. I thought we had one of the fish displays. See, that's where you can kind of go, oh, maybe you should put up a... That's another fabric. That's just tree bark, which we can make ourselves. Display cases, we can kind of do them. A tree pot. Yeah, most of this stuff we can do ourselves. Small table. See, should we be adding in these as well? I mean, you could add a simple bed. I think we had a bigger bed, didn't we, last time? Maybe a desktop chair. It does need a bit of fabric. Maybe we need to grab maybe a dozen. Because that's going to use 6, 8, 10... 12. Yeah, maybe we need to order a little bit more. No, he's back. He's back. Actually, where's the door? I was going to say I can just kind of fly over there, right? There you go. That's easy. I'll stay up in the bedroom waiting for it to come back. Hey. There you go. Now, fabric. Where is it down the list here? Did I go past it? I must have went past it. I'm sure I had fabric back at the base. I'm just looking for something blue. They're the quartzes. There's osmium, it's also blue. No way! Hang on. I'm going to use the slider. There's smart fabric. I wonder if you can turn smart fabric into fabric. Because there's a dozen there. And I've got some in the cupboard as well. No, I can't see any fabric. No way. Hang on. Let me grab a smart fabric and see. What happens if you put it in the recycler? Do you get fabric out? Grab one of them. Oh, we can put these back as well, I suppose. Oh, look at that. Plenty of space. Actually, I might keep two on me. Because you know what I'm going to do. These quartzes can go in here. We're going to keep some more super alloy going. So hang on, just in a normal little recycler, what happens when you do that? You do? How much do you get? Ah. Oh. Yeah, I guess so. So what did I say? Back at Humble I had 12. So if I took, say, 8, I'd get 16. Maybe just take 10 and be done with it. And you get a circuit board. Oh, it's even better. What a win. I'm trying to remember where I put my circuit boards. Alright. Well, that sounds good to me. Just leave these here for the time being. So I could use up some of these. What else do we need, though? Send the exchange shuttle back off. Because if I get, say, 10 smart fabric, what else would I add? That's the question. Where is she? Smart fabric. You kind of think you've got everything, but no, you don't. There's a lot of stuff sometimes you can still make use of. So there's the 10 of them. I mean, I could just add in more super alloy. Actually, what about... Oh, the pulsar quartz. I should grab them. Yes, I think I will. Okay. Off she goes again. Can I just hop right up here? There you go. Watching it take off from up here. There you go. See you soon. Alright, so probably next episode, or even off camera I might see if I can do something, but yeah, it'd be good to add, well actually I might do it next episode actually, it's kind of fun doing it on camera, but placing in here a double bed, and then maybe the double bed's here, and then we can have a bit of a lounge wrapping around this corner here. What it kind of sounds like is I almost need more space. And I could go that way. I've got a funny feeling I should push this way. Make another expansion that way, because then I could use that room out there to house all the mannequins. I think that would be the way to go. So how much was these guys? Oh, okay. I reckon we do that. Hang on, we might do that before we leave the episode, so hang on. Where's my super alloy? I'll need 4. And then, what was it? Iron and titanium? It was 3 of each. So if I grab 6, and then another 6, I should be able to do that, right? This is what makes it hard, because I'm trying to remember which... Where was I facing? That way, wasn't I? I was thinking, yeah, if I put one down below... Okay. Alright, we're out here, Trev. So I think this is what I was thinking. If I have one here... maybe I can do this from the roof. If I can get on the roof. Not quite on the absolute roof. There you go. Alright, so if I put another one here... like that, I think. There you go. So when I'm up here, this can be the mannequin room, I think. And all I did really was give myself a bit more space underneath here. So for future expansion, there you go. That's not so bad. So when you get to the top of the stairs here, all this is meant to be the kind of living area. But this will be the bed, some lounges. Could put the mannequins in here with a few display cupboards and stuff as well. Yeah, I think that'll kind of work. I'm not sure if they'll fit on these columns. They might, the little fish things and stuff. Alright, I'm feeling pretty chuffed about that. That's a pretty decent upgrade. Grabbed a few things from Humble, but now we're kind of set up space-wise to be able to improve and install a better bedroom, I think. I think that's all good. Let's go have a quick look at our screens down here. Yeah, they're kind of just very slowly pushing. We'll probably have to push more for biomass too. That almost looks like she's really slowed down. Maybe have to push that a bit harder, but... So what were we when we started? We were like 22 or something, so we're at almost 27, 28, so it's kind of feels like she's slowed down a bit. Maybe you have to push up some more rockets, so there's probably no reason why we can't do that. Not that one, that one. So we did pretty much 2 of every rocket, didn't we? Maybe we should throw a couple more of each rocket up. I don't think that'd be of such a bad thing. Maybe we should go from 2 to 4. Anyhow, I think that's it for this episode, guys. Really hope you enjoyed it today. If you did, you can really help the channel out by smashing that like button for the video. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, you can mega help the channel out by subscribing. Alright everyone, thanks so much. Cheers.